to infinity and beyond. Cheers! What is up, you guys? It's Lightyear here, and welcome back to Let's Catch a Vibe. Now, I hope everyone's feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling vibey. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is my spoiler review on the brand new Buzz Lightyear film. Now, I'm pretty much recording this on Sunday evening. I'm going to be dropping it like late Monday night, so yeah, pretty much hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, pretty much Buzz Lightyear came out. I call it Buzz Lightyear even though it's just called Lightyear. Pretty much, yeah, the film came out, and I'll start by saying when I was going into this film, I was anticipating it was going to be good. Because it is Pixar, and Pixar makes some of my favourite films. I had it on a high 8.5, and it didn't disappoint. But I know a lot of people went into this film thinking, oh, it's just a spin-off, they're going to try and sell people and stuff like that. I would actually like to see a Woody film now. Don't need anything else after that, just a Woody and a Buzz, and that's it. But anyway, starting off of my review, pretty much the film opens up with what you would expect, and we see Andy. Andy pretty much is watching his favourite TV show, which is Buzz Lightyear, about Buzz Lightyear. So if you guys didn't know, the synopsis of the film mainly is about Buzz learning that he can ask for help and that he can have teammates, because Buzz's whole thing is about he's a Star Command officer and he does it on his own. Pretty much the whole synopsis of the film is him learning that he doesn't have to do everything alone. But anyway, pretty much it opens in after we see Andy watching his favourite TV show. It pretty much brings us to a hostile planet where Buzz is. He's speaking to Star Command, doing his logs. Bit of a running joke. We find out that is it Hawthorne? Yeah, Hawthorne. His female crew member. We find out that she knows that he's been talking to himself doing the Star Commands, and we both know that they both know nobody listens to those Star Commands. He just does it as a way of him, dealing and his way of just doing things. But anyway, we find out that they're on a hostile planet. Now they are carrying what you would call like a colony ship to obviously find like a new world and stuff like that that can be, hold humans. We find out that this planet can hold humans, but there is a bit of a running gag for a bit because Buzz, like I said, doesn't really like working with teammates and stuff like that. And they bring a rookie along. Now, obviously, it's a bit of a running gag where he's like, I don't like rookies. And he says, please don't give me the puppy eyes. I can't deal with the puppy eyes. Please don't do it. So what happens? They do it. But yeah, it is a really, really good scene. It then goes on to us finding out that obviously the planet is hostile, pretty much like made of vines. Obviously, they go after the crew. Buzz has to pull out like this laser sword and pretty much chop them up. You already know Buzz is going to save the day anyway. Now, they end up pulling the ship down with the colonists on. So then we end up, Buzz ends up rescuing the rookie and taking him to the ship. Buzz, again, feels he can do everything on his own, tries to launch the ship, even though it tells him that the trajectory is not right. Boom! Buzz ends up crashing the ship. Now, obviously, he feels bad about this, so he's trying to do everything to fix it. So we find out that they pretty much lost their hyperdrive core. And pretty much all the colonists wake up and they're trying to, pretty much rebuild a base so they can try and get the warp formula right. Now, what happens is we go into a bit of a time travel mode where Buzz is determined to fix it and finish the mission, which is what Star Command's main rule is. They always finish the mission. Pretty much, again, I need to reference that this is kind of like a Captain America kind of thing, because Chris Evans does play Buzz Lightyear, so it is kind of like I can hear Captain America, like the ideology of Captain America coming through Buzz. But yeah, really, really cool. Absolutely loved it. Now, we end up finding out that the time travel happens when Buzz is trying to perfect the time travel formula. Now, he has to slingshot himself off the planet around the sun and then sling himself into these, like, I'm just going to call them, like, break rings that are in orbit. Now, every time he does this, it's like 4 years pass. So obviously you get a bit of a montage where Hawthorne ends up finding a female girlfriend, a female companion. And then, he goes off and does it again. He comes back. she's grown older, they've had a child, or she's pregnant. Then he slingshots again and comes back, and another time has passed. And then she's ended up having like a son. You see the son grow up. Boom, he goes back and comes back again. Bit more of time elapses. So each time he's doing it, his friend and colleague is growing old, and her life is literally passing by. Pretty much, again, not going to go through the whole plot bit by bit, but we end up finding out that she ended up passing away. Her son did graduate. I think they had a 40th anniversary of her and her girlfriend being together, Hawthorne. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, pretty much we end up finding out that, you know, she ended up passing away. But she did leave Buzz a pretty much a companion to deal with the stress of the time dilation and him going through, you know, an experience of, you know, keep jutting through time loops. But yeah, we end up finding out that this little cat called Socks, which absolutely adorable. But yeah, pretty much we end up finding out that this is one of the main characters in the film that ends up helping Buzz fix the time travel. I'm just going to call it dilation or time travel formula. It's like the hyperdrive, that's it, hyperdrive crystal. But anyway, we ended up finding out Hawthorne's replacement comes. Now, obviously, he's a bit more stricter, and he's been told the new orders that they're scrapping the idea. They're just going to settle on the planet and just do it like that. But obviously, Buzz doesn't want to do that because, again, the kind of Captain America in him kind of feel where all the ideology about finishing the mission, especially for Hawthorne. So he ends up taking a ship and ends up going to do it again. But when he does it again this time, so much time has passed. Also, what I forgot to mention was pretty much 60 years had passed. Obviously, not 4 years here, 4 years there, 4 years there, 4 years there. So obviously 60 years had passed. So obviously Hawthorne got old and all that stuff by that time. But we end up finding out that he leaves Socks to find out the formula. So when he goes again and comes back, Socks has actually figured out the formula, but obviously the new Star Command officer isn't really interested in doing that. Like I said, they just want to settle on the planet. We end up finding out that Buzz is pretty much gone rogue and gone to go and fix it himself. He's hunted down a little bit by Star Command, but then we also find out that robots are on the planet, and this is where we find Zurg. Now, really big plot twist, which I'll get to in a second. I did like the design, and I did like the kind of like impending doom of these robots and stuff, because pretty much what Hawthorne's replacement does is puts up like a giant laser shield that keeps the robots out, but obviously they're consistently firing and making their presence known. We end up finding out as well that there are recruits on the planet, because you did see in the time travel section when Buzz was going backwards and forwards that he had a daughter, that Hawthorne had a daughter. Was it a daughter or her niece? I think it was a niece, wasn't it? But anyway, we ended up finding out that she's part of these rookies, like, you know, this new team of Star Command Rangers that are obviously still in training. So this is where we get to the element of the film where Buzz has got to learn to play nice with others and work as a team and stuff like that. So we get like a bit of a montage where he's kind of like, you know, going through his thing. He's like, listen, I need to do this to do that. I'll help you guys to do this if you guys help me to do this. We actually find out that Buzz has an invisibility button, which we didn't actually see in the Toy Story movie, because obviously he's a toy. We did find out also that Zurg is, now this is the big plot twist, Zurg is Buzz Lightyear, which was a really big twist. Now, we find this out that pretty much one of the main plots in the film is that he wants to get the time warp drive and reverse it back. But if he reverses back time, Hawthorne would have never had her life on that planet. Everything will be erased, because obviously this Buzz Lightyear is still in the mindset where he can fix everything. He can fix the mission. He has to complete the mission. So yeah, we end up finding out that the main baddie of the film is pretty much like a clone. No, not a clone. He's like a time displacement Buzz, because obviously all the times that he kept going through the loop, it left something behind. And yeah, pretty much after that, we find out that you get, you know, the camaraderie of, you know, he gets captured pretty much, and then his teammates end up helping him out. But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think if there was anything else in the film. There was a couple of callbacks. I mean, there was only one person that we find out he did the Infinity and Beyond with. He didn't do it with anybody else but Hawthorne. So that was their kind of thing. So now we know where the Infinity and Beyond comes from. Because obviously, all of this is taking place during a film that Andy's watching. And obviously, we're watching what Andy's watching. So we get to experience what he likes, kind of thing. Which is really, really cool. I'm trying to think if there was any other callbacks or Easter eggs. I was really desperately trying to find like a Pizza Planet reference, but I don't think I could find one. I'm trying to think what else was in the film. What else was in there? Oh, there is 3 end credit scenes. They're only like literally like 5 seconds kind of thing. You find one at the end. I won't really spoil those for you because I'd like you to actually go out the film and see those. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else left. If there's anything else left. Oh, yes. We do actually get to see Buzz with the wings. Now, we actually get to see Buzz with the, like, wings. It's pretty much like an ejection pack. Where he's got, like, a short rocket booster kind of thing. But it was fun to see. It was really, really fun to see. And I know a lot of people were saying, like, Buzz actually looks cool with hair. Because, obviously, you see him with, like, the purple cap on. But, yeah, I mean, overall, I liked the film. I really, really did like the film. The only thing I would want to see now as, like, a sequel would be a Woody one. Other than that, I really like the film. Really, really like the film. I know I've probably just mumbled and talked about everything and you're just like, I don't understand a word you said. But I hope you did if you've seen the film. Now, pretty much, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Is there anything else I forgot? Like, reference-wise. I don't think there was. Anyway, it'll probably come back to me. But anyway, I do recommend going to see the film. I said to my friend Christian at work earlier, I said, please go and watch the film. It has got some kind of... like emotional moments in here. Again, you know, you follow the time travel aspect with Hawthorne. You know, each time he comes back, he opens her door and he sees her, you know, having like an anniversary, having a child, and the graduation of the child and stuff like that. Really, really cool. Absolutely loved it. Really, really cool. But yeah, this has probably gone on for long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like the video. Also, let me know what is your rating on the film. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Would you like to see a Woody spin-off? I sure would. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new and join Team Let's Catch a Vibe. Also, if you are new, please don't forget to switch on the bell notifications to get notified as soon as that below. But more importantly, don't forget to stay vibey to infinity and beyond. Peace. Cheese.